Doing a little face sculpting while I'm watching conspiracy theories. So we had a snow day today, and I had a little bit of fun, but I had to deal with a bunch of like nonsense business owner stuff that was not fun. Did not enjoy it. So, if you've watched me before, you know I've already said stress is the absolute worst thing for the face. And a lot of stress and frustration has been building up in my face over this last week. So, we're gonna get it out.
Anybody tell me why that same truck was in front of this cyber truck that blew up in front of Trump Towers in Las Vegas? You can't make this shit up. Now, this cyber truck pulled up, parked, and then exploded with the driver inside. Now, obviously, they are sending a message to Elon and Trump. And who would willingly pull up just to unalive themselves like this? Sleeper cell. And I find this pretty odd that Elon reposts this on his X account saying, this Cybertruck looks like the future. This was a response to this post saying, this Cybertruck is on fire, and this literally looks like the
What do you think
Cybertruck
about the
is exploding.
cyber
And
trucks
it
that
doesn't
caught on
even stop
fire
there.
outside the
So you
Trump
got
Tower?
on New Year's, the Empire State Building, the Washington
It's
Monument,
kind of weird
and
how
the
that
U.S.
dude's like
Capitol
ID
get
didn't burn
struck
up,
by lightning. You being the same name, this
just like
truck,
the 9/11
lightning,
thing
struck people in New
with
Orleans.
those
Got me. Also, they said that
passports
this truck was sitting on a
that they
dealership
found
lot on December 14th, then
and the
got
black
caught, then got
boxes
put
that
on
were
furlough, which
disintegrated.
means he rented.
Hello,
Not
Adam.
to
How are
mention that
you?
Cybertruck that was in front of Trump Tower was also rented on Turo.
I'm getting rid of
Then
some
the
stress and
Airbnb he
frustration
rents
from my
actually catches on
face
fire and dozens of
while
people
we
had
talk
to
about
evacuate.
conspiracy
How
theories.
convenient. Wait, hold up. This is happening in the same city where the
Here,
Super Bowl is
Goof.
happening this year, February
I'm
9th.
doing
Didn't the
non-invasive
Super
face
Bowl happen
sculpting.
last year in Las Vegas
So I'm
on
getting rid of a
February
lot of
9th?
like the
So we
stress
had
and
two
frustration
attacks
out of
on
my
the same day
face
in both of these cities. And look at
and
the dates,
watching
9,
conspiracy
11.
theories for
All of these
2025.
love their symbolism. Now, since
So
then,
yeah, I have a lot
weather
of
has
stuff
declared a
built up
state
in
of
this third
emergency
eye
in New Orleans
here.
and even postponed the Sugar Bowl.
Oof.
Now, the question is, are we really under attack? Because the FBI just found 150
So yeah, what do you
total
guys
bombs
think
in the
about
Virginia
this
vault,
like
which is
Tesla
one of the
truck
largest
thing that
cities they've ever had.
exploded?
Either way, I would keep my head on a
Ugh,
swivel
no,
and
it feels
stay
so
away from a
good.
major city because it seems
This
like
gets rid of the
somebody's
stuff
sending a
in your
message.
face
I'll
that
keep you
builds
guys
up like in
updated
your
as things develop, but
sinuses,
let me know what you
in
think
your
about this down
lymphatic
below.
system that causes like headaches and sinus problems and stuff like that. Um, yeah, this does detox your face, but without drugs and stuff. Have you tried the ivermectin? Hello. I hear it's good. Do you mix it? Some people mix it with other stuff. Like, is it fen? It's fen something. Fenbuterol, fenbenzitol, something else that you use for animals. So I'm doing non-invasive face sculpting. I'm using frequency-specific microcurrent, this lovely little machine over here. Horse pace. So this is frequency-specific microcurrent. And I'm getting rid of the toxins and the stress out of my forehead. Yep, you just gotta make an appointment at ellabardo.com. Who doesn't wear short shorts? It's 2025. It's like a blizzard outside where I'm at right now, so it is not short season. Absolutely not. No, this feels great. Feels great getting rid of the stress out of my head. Because I've had a few very stressful days recently. I remember that show, Bozo the Clown, and they had like the ball game. Okay, sweetie. Okay. Thank you. Ooh. Stress. Why would I ban you when you're like boosting my chat rate?
over the Apollo is the false light of Lucifer, as we know with 2 Corinthians 2:11. For Satan
Oh,
transforms God
yes.
into
Getting rid of all of that stuff out of my
and as it says
forehead.
in Revelation 12:9,
Why are you
where
so
Satan
obsessed with me?
deceived the whole world. He was cast out to earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And remember, this
Yep,
fall,
we've been
we're
doing
going
this
to
for
be
over
in
11
Dialect
years, so I
Arizona this
absolutely know
August.
that it
And we
works.
also have the roller
This
coaster
machine I
of the
got
world
almost
showing
12
that
years ago. It'll be
technology
12 years
is
next month.
mocking us.
And then I have
It
2
is
more
just
at the
simply an obsession
spa.
with ancient Egyptian
There's
deities, which is
tons
mainline
of
X2
before and
and
after
X axis.
pictures
And as we can see right
on the
here, we're
website,
going to the MacPost
elabardo.com.
article on his name change with the reply, Cat.
Thank you.
I don't know what he's going with this, but
Thank you, sweet
I know
friend.
that he did this and then the cryptocurrency went. So
A
basically stuff
Boston
came
girl. I
out.
don't know what
Same
that means.
name right there, but I'm gonna see where he goes with this. Yes, it is
Sometimes I
very
feel like a
easy.
zombie.
Cat is the Egyptian god of darkness. And as we can see right here, the image of Cat is a frog-headed god. As we
Oof.
see from one of the greatest propaganda attempts on
Yes.
those designers,
Oh, feels
he
so
asked the
good.
prompt to generate an image of Elon looking
Thank you, pretty
exactly what
face.
does
You're
he
so
see? He
sweet.
sees Cat,
We like
the
you.
frog-headed deity. I mean, I'm sure the very significant
Yeah, so this is getting rid of all the stress that would cause like lines, like the 11 lines in between your eyes.
add a card after the frog god. And as we can read, the idols are both frightening
The
and
bigger they
silly.
are to
The
see you
silly
with,
part
my
here really
dear.
sticks out because apparently Ted is also slang for LOL or ha ha ha. And that is because he is mocking and
Ooh.
laughing straight at us. Because while the masses are completely ignorant to what's going on here, to the
Soul
esoteric
Reaper, if you want to see him, he charges a $500 cash app to Elabardo. Elabardo, yep. So when you want to send that cash app, then I can bring him on, okay? They're just unhappy with their lives. It's okay. It keeps the chat rate going. So we are getting rid of toxins in my face. The same toxins that will cause lines and wrinkles and acne and headaches.
Okay, so I want to talk to you about a line.
He's laughing too hard at that. You heard it from the horse's mouth himself. Memphis, like ancient Egypt, where our new gods.
Why are you obsessed with my husband? That's so weird. Like, super weird. Thank you, darling. No, what hurts is like the headaches from the stress. So this is getting rid of all of that kind of stuff.
That is on display where? In
Ooh.
Memphis, Egypt. And what a coincidence, the identity of the pharaoh during the time of Exodus.
Oh.
Ramsey II.
Yeah, so actually this technology was invented back in like the 1920s. And it was just hidden by what's called the Flexner Report. You can check that out. So this is a mix between like Tesla, like not the company Tesla, but Dr. Tesla's technology, and Dr. Reif. Wilhelm Reif. So we're in Carmel, Indiana, and we had a blizzard here the last couple days. Honey, I've been getting rid of acne for my clients for 11 years, so I don't know who told you that, but they're wrong. Kinda, like, no, it more like realigns the electricity in your cells. So this is microcurrent. It's what our nervous system operates on. So you're not really going to feel the electricity. That's why we always have a lot of water to keep everything moist. This is just regular Evian water. And then what I have on my face is botanical skin polish. So that is from my product line. Ah. So yeah, no, we've been getting rid of acne for people for going on 12 years now. Nothing new. But if you are not a professional like I am, I would understand why you don't think that you could get rid of it. You are right about being a genetic thing. It can be genetic, but there is solutions to get rid of it. So actually there's different frequencies. If you see this little colored dial over here on the machine, right now I have it on violet, but I can switch it to blue, which will actually work for acne. And so will indigo. So indigo is for the third eye as well. So that's what I'm going to be using next. Can you tell a difference in the sound? So this one's going to be clearing out the third eye. Ooh.
Now, while he laughs and mocks us, it is
Ooh.
clear that they are setting him up to be this type of savior.
You're so obsessed.
We've been talking about this the whole time. Saved from what, y'all? The power of Babel just went out,
Ooh.
uniting humanity together through Starlink, Neuralink, the blockchain, and the internet. This will be the Antichrist beast system, where humanity is united together.
Thank you, Astro Claus. Thank you, Nits.
To go their own path, rebelling against God.
Honey, no one cares about you or they'd be on your live stream. Like, I'm glad you can get some attention on my live stream. Hope that fulfills your day. I'm over here just trying to get rid of the stress in my face, and baby, I promise it's not caused by you whatsoever.
Individuals like Elon Musk, like Donald Trump, are leading the masses that way. And I'm here to tell you that these individuals in the world are trying to lead you away from the true Savior. They may use his name, they may pander to Christians, but at the end of the day, they want your trust and your faith in this world system that they are going to somehow save you with prosperity. They are going to bring you immortality through technology, whatever it may be. They are pulling you away from the truth, the way, and the light.
Let's see, where's this weirdo at?
Understand that there is not a single individual on the world stage who is not compromised. They have all bowed their knee to Satan. That same offer that Satan gave Jesus in the wilderness, that if you bow and worship me, I will give you the kingdom of the world. These individuals are being witnessed on the world stage. They have received that same offer and they have accepted. They are compromised. They are part of secret societies, all part of this Luciferian agenda. You see that in Psalms 2. And the ultimate goal of this Luciferian agenda is to usher in the counterfeit kingdom.
So, yeah, I had like an allergic reaction. Sunburn. Who is this psychopath? Weird. People on the internet could be weird. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so this is non-invasive face sculpting. Yeah, I blocked him and reported him. Freaking crazy psychopaths. Every night, like on different channels. Okay, that's fine. I am weird. What other channels? No, I don't. I'm new here. This is non-invasive face sculpting. So I'm using what's called a Jade Aesthetics Frequency Specific Microcurrent Combo. Oh, what a weirdo. No, not in real life. He just started harassing my page today. Oh, okay. Thank you. Well, I don't want to know him. I lost a hair tie. Yeah, he was like obsessed with my husband. Like, brothers on the DL. No, actually, you want to keep sebum in your face because those oils prevent wrinkles. You just want to have healthy levels of it. So if you don't have enough sebum, that's when your skin is super dry and you will get fine lines and wrinkles sooner. Thank you. So this is frequency-specific microcurrent. Call it the non-invasive face sculpting. Yes, it does tighten the pores. It lifts the face. It gets rid of toxins. So this will get rid of eye bags. It'll get rid of double chins. So it actually sculpts icky stuff after your face. No, it feels great to me. And I am exfoliating too. You're right. So botanical skin polish.
And what we are as individuals compared to the power structure and those on the top as we are slaves.
Nope. Hickeys come from things sucking on your face. So things that could give you a hickey would be a hydrofacial, things that are microdermabrasion, if you're doing facial cupping, like the facial vacuum cupping, all of those things can give you a hickey. But this one does not do any suction on the face, so it's not going to give me a hickey. Which I do love a hydrofacial. Have you guys ever had the hydrofacial? We don't offer that at my spa, but I do like to get them every once in a while. His bloodletting with cupping, I've literally always wanted to try that. But you have to go to a... Hi, dogs. You have to go to like a Chinese medicine doctor to do it. And then they do the, like the acupuncture, and then they put the cup over top of it. Yeah, I'm not into the fat filling. You are correct. I don't do any kind of injections at all. See, a lot of people don't know that if you just get rid of a bunch of the junk that's in your face, then you don't have to do any of that, any of the injections. Yeah, I love cupping. We do vacuum cupping at my spa for the body and the face. And then I also recently learned, well, like last year, I learned fire cupping for the body. Oof. And it is fantastic. My favorite is we'll go over the body, like the back and like the areas that hurt with this first. And then the frequency when it goes over a spot that there might be icky stuff in it, you can feel it. You'll be like, ow. And then I know that that's exactly where we need to put the cup. And then we go back over it with a Tesla light, which actually shoots out ozone. So it kills viruses, bacteria, fungus at the same time. And it's just like a triple detox with the fire cupping. I love the fire cupping because it just seems so much more pure, so much more original. And there's something about like the smoke that I feel like helps to detox more than just like the regular like pump cupping. Yeah, exactly. I know. I want to try it so bad. There's only like one doctor in our area that actually does it, but it's been on my list. I think in like, it's called like Hinama or something like that. I don't know how to say it in Japanese. Yeah, that's what happens. So when you rub on your face for long periods of time with an abrasive polish like this, it's like a scrub but more fine. Usually your face is going to be red. So I'm white if you didn't notice. And if I rub on my skin a lot, it will turn red. That's a normal thing for people with lighter skin. Yep, nope. We have clients that are actually all the way from like 16 up into like 84. And you can go check out lots of these before and after pictures at ellabardo.com. and you can see instant results no matter what age. Yep, all the way up to 84. Now, obviously, I don't know why some people think that, like, you know, somebody can go from like being 30 and looking back in their 20s. And then for some reason, I get people in their 70s or 80s that think that they can do the same amount of sessions as somebody who's 30 or 40 and then also look like they're in their 20s. No, the more over time, lots of junk builds up in your face. And the longer, the more years that you have lived, the more junk is going to be in your face. So if somebody has eye bags, if somebody has double chin, if they have any of these things, then it's definitely going to take more sessions to get rid of that junk. Like, think of it as a hoarder's house than if I'm working on somebody in their 20s or 30s or 40s. I don't know why that's not like common sense. Because a lot of the times people, they will be in like their 50s, 60s, and 70s, and they still don't get that. I mean, that just seems like common sense to me. Yes, actually, we do chest sculpting. We do non-invasive breast enhancement. So it can tighten. We always want to make sure that like the nipples are pointing forward and the bottom of the boobs are the same. Baby, I don't know what kind of ashy tomatoes that you are eating, but, you know, do you? I wouldn't be eating tomatoes with, like, white stuff all over it. That might be mold. Maybe throw those out. I don't know. But also, you know, natural selection. Maybe you should eat some. I mean, if you want to eat tomatoes with white stuff on it, then baby, do you. Do you. You know, I don't want to get in the way of natural selection. But I don't know if your doctor would recommend that.
Driven by big corporations to take the soul to disconnect people from the high.
So this is actually one of from my personal product line. It is the Star Glow Botanical Skin Polish by Ella Bardot. And I love that because this has lots of nice enzymes. Enzymes are going to eat off the dead skin from your face. But then it also has a mechanical exfoliant, which means it's like a scrub. But the scrub is actually nano jojoba beads. So these aren't going to like scrape up your skin like, you know, like apricot scrubs will, or sometimes if they have like the little plastic balls in it. It's the nano jojoba beads are actually going to, they're going to help to slough off dead skin cells, but then they're also going to melt that hydration into the skin. Yes, once again, I mean, it's crazy how that's not logical, that if you're going to rub on your face with a scrub and metal objects, it might get red. Your friend is being a rat. Like, do they have a furry costume?
In particular, small particles of aluminum.
So this is the Jade Aesthetics Frequency Specific Microcurrent. And you can actually, I have a whole playlist. If you look up the Jade Aesthetics training, and there's a whole playlist that tells you all about this machine, how you can do training. This is a training that's already for people who are licensed professionals, like an esthetician, a massage therapist, physical therapist, chiropractor. What makes your teeth whiter? It depends on what's made your teeth dark. I mean, like making sure you brush and floss, go to the dental hygienist. I'm not a teeth expert. I brush them, I wash them. I use what do you call? A water pick. What's Tomioka?
Some other planet they go to and things go terrible for them in the other planet. So they come back to Earth. Decided they want to claim the Earth for their very own.
Yes. So I have been a licensed esthetician. I've owned my own spa for going on 12 years now. Sometimes I do slay demons as well, absolutely. And I actually teach professional courses on this machine I'm using behind me called the Jade Aesthetics Microcurrent. Frequency specific microcurrent, there's a whole playlist about that. Yep, absolutely. You can make appointments online at ellabardo.com. Right? How do I do that? I'm new to the YouTube lives. I need more stream hours. No, we're not shaving my face. That would be like a dermaplane, where you shave your face with a scalpel, actually. And I did do that a couple days ago. That's always nice to do, like once a month. It's a really nice exfoliation. Okay, if you'll do anything I say, please cash app $555 to Ella Bardo, and then I'll believe you, respectfully. This is gonna help me never have wrinkles. So it also gets rid of acne, it gets rid of inflammation, it does lymphatic drainage. Right now I have it on a frequency that helps with like acne, inflammation, and it helps to clear out your third eye so it doesn't have some spiritual projects. Honey, you're new to this. You didn't even know what this was until like today. So, okay, you can make wishes that I'm gonna get wrinkles, but I'm not, because I have this tool right here. It's hilarious. Yeah, you can actually see pictures on my website where I go through. I'm going to make a video on YouTube for that, because I've got pictures of when I was like 22 years old. I had just gotten rid of a lot of my acne using Ayurveda, which is products my lovely Indian mom mixed up for me. It's like Indian medicine. But my face was still full of like a lot of congestion. So my skin was clear, but it was still a lot bigger. And then I've got pictures of like a year after having the non-invasive face sculpting and doing these regularly, and so much more definition. My eyes were bigger. My jawline was sharper. My lips were bigger. My nose was smaller and more defined. And then I've got pictures from when I was like 30, and now I'm going to be 38 in like March, at the end of March. And you can tell a difference between all of the pictures. So if I just keep getting like younger looking over the last like 15 years, then I don't expect that to change. Yeah, I have not been in puberty for quite a long time, actually. Thank you, darling. Ooh, that's tight. So we also have facials where we can get rid of like this, there's stuff that builds up in your face from like TMJ or clenching. I clench a lot, but I've tried to put those like mouth guards in and stuff, and I just fall asleep, and I can't fall asleep. And then by the time I take it out, like I've like thrown it across the room or hidden it in a pillow or something. And a lot of people don't realize we can get a lot of buildup here, both in between the eyes, because we're very expressive with our eyes, and around our mouth, both. So the machine is $9,999. That includes training for the face sculpting, the body sculpting, and it actually does hair restoration as well. So this is the Jade Frequency Specific Microcurrent. If you go to my playlist, you can actually find, I've got a whole folder explaining more on the hair restoration, on the body sculpting, and on the face sculpting. Yeah, it's pretty small. So I do have a lot of clients that will like fly me out to work on them, and it's great because I can just literally stick this in my carry-on and then put all my clothes around it, so it'll be safe. And a lot of people don't realize that if you have TMJ and you have clenching, they're mostly just worried about like the joint. But if the soft tissue, the tendons, and all of that is tight around that too, then it can also contribute to the clenching. So when we're getting rid of this area in here, this is making sure. Well, if you want to get free skincare advice, then you definitely are going to want to subscribe and turn on your notifications, because that's like mostly what my channel is. Pretty much like everything we do at the spa, body sculpting, face sculpting, and hair restoration, energy healing, and then my dogs. So that's pretty much like mostly what my account is. So yeah, the $9,999, that also comes with the machine. But you can also pay for one-on-one FaceTime consulting. You can also book those business consulting, you know, FaceTime coaching online at ellabardo.com. So with the microcurrent, you can do, it's not just overworking, right? So we have certain muscles that are overworking, like in between our eyes here and in the nasolabial folds, that I'm working right around here. And so when we get lines in our face, it's like when you get lines in your abs, right? You're overworking your abs, you're going to get lines in your abs. So that same thing is going to happen in the face. So sometimes when there's making lines, we want to relax those muscles and then imagine it as like hills and valleys. So the valley is like the muscle spasm, just like lines in the abs. That's when you're like making those same moves over and over again. And it's also going to be pulling toxins in. So that's the hills. So what this does is we're clearing out the toxins that cause the hills. And the muscles that are doing too much, that are making the lines, we want to relax those. We're like, stop doing that, stop doing that. But if you don't get rid of the toxins, then it's not going to get rid of the lines all the way. So I have a lot of clients who don't do Botox. They just do this. And I have some clients that we get rid of all the lines out of their face first, because Botox isn't going to get rid of it. This will. And then afterwards, they will go get their Botox, or they'll go get it within like 24 hours. Yeah, you seem a little toxic, so I can understand why you would like toxins. And then same thing. So sometimes if these muscles are doing too much, then the supporting muscles that actually lift the eye are going to be being too lazy. So we want to relax the ones that are here, and then we want to help re-energize the ones that are here. Can you guys hear that? Ooh. So you can see how relaxing that. Like I said, it's a blizzard where I'm at right now. Literally the last couple days. So here in the north. Hi, Ashley. My lips are covered in face scrub. You keep saying that, but you haven't sent me a Cash App yet, so I don't believe you. Can you hear it? Ooh. Clearing out those sinuses. So this is a Jade Aesthetics frequency specific microcurrent. And I have a whole playlist. So you're going to want to subscribe, turn on your notifications. That's called Jade Aesthetics Training. So you can learn a ton more on there about the different training options that we have available. They obviously are going to include the machine and all of the cool things that come with it. Thank you. It's really not a lot because it does so much more than lasers that can cost like $100,000 and $200,000. So it's actually very, very cheap for everything it does and what you can get. And you can definitely see that in the playlist because this does more than just the face. This also does hair restoration if you want your hair to grow long. Even for people who have thinning hair, especially there's a lot of people who are losing their hair after COVID and after getting the vaccine. So that's really one of the reasons it inspired me to bring it back, because I had so many clients that were coming for the face that had started to lose hair. And it's actually a scalp treatment. So just like we have toxins in the face, we get toxins in the body. We break up those toxins, and then we actually stimulate the hair growth. I love you, Zills Danielle. Leave Brittany a lot. We love Brittany. Well, if you don't have wrinkles, you want to make sure that you're taking care of your skin now so that you never get wrinkles. Because you can absolutely learn more about taking care of your skin. And the better you take care of your skin, then when you're my age, you can see people who are the same age as you and you're like, wow, I thought you were old enough to be my dad. Thank you, darling. Yeah, when I was young, I was like maybe 13, 14. Back in the beginning days of the internet, when I started getting acne, you know, I would look up on like Yahoo. We had like dial-up internet. Oh, you're so sweet. Because there's like a buildup of toxins right here. So where we're clearing stuff out is going to be different all the time, every time. So it's going to be a different facial every time.
I've seen something like that before. Let me know like weird things that you've seen. I haven't seen the lights lately, but I've seen something like that exactly last year sitting in the backyard.
Honey, listen, I have a school on this. You don't. So I don't know why you think I would be taking instructions from you. That's wild.
Over the top. And it was big. And it wasn't just one shape. It turned into many different shapes. But I seen it in the sky for practically.
You should not do meth. You're correct. But if you know anybody who has and has recovered, you know, we don't want anybody who's actively on that stuff as clients. But people do recover, and a lot of times they will have a lot of acne and they'll have a lot of scarring from doing things like meth, like Rodney Kelly does. So if that happens, they can definitely make appointments. And this does have specific frequencies that will get rid of actual scar tissue. When you see how good you look, you know what I mean? Even the parts that hurt, it starts to feel good.
Y'all really need to watch out for provoking spirits. These spirits are very smart, but they weak and they prey on strong people. These type of spirits will bring you in a fury and let you win the battle, because winning the argument does not.
So this, I'm doing non-invasive face sculpting with frequency-specific microcurrent of the Jade Aesthetics. And I actually have an entire playlist. So this actually gets rid of migraines. Actually, the frequency that I have it on is specifically to get rid of migraines. But a lot of people don't realize if you want to get rid of migraines, you can't just get rid out of the junk in your forehead. You also have to get rid of the junk that builds up from like clenching in the jaw and behind the ear. It's all connected.
Family, a significant other, or it can be a quote unquote op.
Ugh.
A provoking spirit don't care about physical things, so they'll get you to a point to where you want to unalive them, and you know what? They still want to.
Baby, it works all the time. It's been working for 12 years. So I know you're new here, so you wouldn't know. That's okay. But yeah, you can actually go to the playlist that I have that's called Jade Aesthetics Training. Yes, we do have a lot of single mom clients. We have single mom clients and clients that are moms that are not single. We do have a lot of mom clients because we do non-invasive mommy makeovers. Actually, the last live that I did was one of my client friends. She had 5 kiddos, and she's already lost in 2 months like 27 pounds. She's gained 2 pounds of muscle. She hasn't had any bone density loss. And so we've been doing a combination of this to get rid of like the scar tissue and the stretch marks and the cellulite, as well as our Flux Red body sculpting, which is like a workout time machine. And yeah, you can go see her results so far. And she had 5 kiddos, so she's still got quite a ways to go, but the results are super impressive.
Why did they do it? They made this fake calendar to cut off our connection with our celestial intelligence above, keep our mind, body, and spirit out of rhythm with these cycles. We must live in harmony with the cycles above us.
Sometimes single moms are a lot happier than moms. Yep, so you can actually just look it up. Look up the training. I have a whole playlist. So if you look under my playlist and look up Jade Aesthetics Training, there's a ton of information there, a ton of videos on all the different stuff that you can do with it. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm really not pressing that hard at all. I don't know why it looks like that. You know, that's funny that you asked that. I did take C++ in college. I was double majoring in biomedical engineering and actuarial sciences. And I think that it's just absolutely fascinating, like, how our cell phone can do so much more. And those computers were made out of, like, punch cards, like wooden punch cards at that. And they would, like, take up, like, whole warehouses.
People are so caught up into the entertainment side that sometimes you gotta step away and look at it for what it is. They said they're trying to get off the planet.
Yeah, I don't know anything Java. I know the C++, and then I quit. I moved to Miami to sell a bunch of my artwork. I went down there for spring break, and then I ended up staying for a long time. But it was fun. Tell your cat Oreo I said hi. Yeah, so you can do this for, you know, a while. I stop around like 2 hours. Most sessions are an hour to 90 minutes, but I always have so much fun chatting with you guys that sometimes I end up going longer on either myself or when I'm doing clients on live, because we just always have so much fun. So this is frequency-specific microcurrent non-invasive face sculpting.
But look, man, hopefully y'all got something from this video. Like I always say, man, spread love because there's too much hate in the world. I love you guys. I see y'all in the next video. And I'm out, though. Bye.
You know, it's not so much that you can, it doesn't do like damage. Like right now I'm using a polish, so I don't want, yeah, I can do it for too long. Most of the little nano jojoba beads have already melted into my skin. But anytime you're going to use an electric modality, whether you're using that on the face or you're using that on the body, you have to stay hydrated. So both, you want to stay hydrated on the top of your skin. So this here, I'm just using like an Evian spray. And I'm actually not a huge fan of like drinking the Evian water, but I love this spray. So this increases collagen production by 22%, elastin production by 48%. It doubles the length of the elastin fibers. And that's actually what gives your skin like a snap back. When we're sculpting, we can sculpt away the wrinkles. We can sculpt away double chins. We can sculpt away eye bags, jowls. You know, sometimes people will think that they have like eye bags, but it's not really eye bags. It'll look like hollow and sunken in, and usually that's from like this area of the sinuses. Honey, I know you're new here, but when you're rubbing on the skin for almost an hour, any type of facial, and you're using an exfoliant, it is usually going to get red. So that's normal. I'm white, so that's what happens to white people's skin when you rub on it with an exfoliant for extended periods of time. It turns red. And I got that Irish in my blood. So you can get a little bit pinky-lee. So it is the Jade Aesthetics Frequency Specific Microcurrent. Thank you. This is natural. Gets lighter in the sun. I actually have an entire playlist already called Jade Aesthetics Training. You're going to want to like this video and subscribe and turn on your notifications if you want to learn a lot of free skincare tips and tricks. And yeah, just go to that playlist. It's called the Jade Aesthetics Training Playlist. Awesome. Oh, it's amazing. So yeah, this can do non-invasive face sculpting. It can also do hair restoration. So it can make your hair grow longer. It can get rid of headaches. It can get rid of migraines. And it can do non-invasive body sculpting. So we do a lot of mommy makeovers. We do a lot of scar reduction. I have somebody in this week that flew in from out of the country, and she got an entire body lift. So she got breast implants, breast lift, tummy tuck, arm lift, leg lift, and a BBL. So we are doing her aftercare, and she flew into the best. But then we also have clients, like if you look at my last live stream that I did with Jenny, she's going about it not non-invasively. Yeah, I know some people don't realize, you know, that white skin can turn pink. You haven't been the first one to mention that. So, but thank you for your concern. I appreciate you caring. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I have a little Irish in the blood. I've never been to Ireland. I would love to go. It looks super pretty. Yes, so I am a licensed esthetician, and I am actually a certified trainer for the Jade Aesthetics. So you definitely already want to have a license in aesthetics, massage, physical therapy, chiropractor, or own a med spa. So some injectors can use this as well. You know, they can use it to like clear the skin out. And then if somebody's like, you know, got a dropped eye, a weird eye from the Botox, you know, I can fix that like in just a matter of seconds. You don't have to wait for anything to like wear off. And also, if somebody has filler that like leaks into the outside, yep, you can look up frequency specific microcurrent. It's been around for a long time. They are now using it for all kinds of things. Like they've made actually helmets using one specific frequency to shrink tumors in the brain. They've got microcurrent bandages they can put internally after you've had surgery. That one got FDA approved like maybe 10 years ago. And you can go to my website and look at, we've got over 12 years of before and after pictures results on the face and the body. Oh, I have a lot of Cuban friends because I had a spa in Miami too. I love Cuban culture. I love the food. I love the pastelitos. This is actually very natural. It's just getting rid of the toxic buildup in your face and your body. We do it on joints to help with joint pain. So this helps people avoid a lot of surgeries, avoid a lot of, you know, medications and stuff. So they can be more natural. Ooh. Bye, Olivia. Thanks for being here. No, I will not be bruised tomorrow. Now, if we are getting rid of scar tissue, stretch marks, cellulite, a lot of the times that stuff can bruise. Yep, this helps people. You're exactly right, Salvatore. This does help people avoid surgery. So the white stuff is my special Ella Bardot Star Glow Botanical Skin Polish. So they don't sell a home version of this. There are other home versions of microcurrent that you can get. You can see those over on my website if you look under my favorite things. There's a couple brands that I like. I like the one that is a new face, which you can find in my Amazon storefront. And one that I found that I like even better is from New Skin. And you can find that on the My Favorite Things page of my website. And those are like only about like $400. Great for at home. You're not going to have the frequency specific option. It's just going to be microcurrent. And also with the new face one, with those ones, since you can't put a specific frequency in it, you do have to be careful. You can't use those ones over your thyroid because it can mess that up with the galvanic current that is mixed into it. Bro, if you use a welder on your face, please go live and let me know, because I'd be interested in watching that. Or get somebody to edit it real good and then let me know. Me encanta. I know a little Spanish. I used to speak Spanish a lot better, obviously, when I had a spa in Miami. You know, mostly we did a lot of body sculpting there. Most of my face clients did speak English, but I did a lot of body sculpting, a lot of fixing scar tissue and stuff from plastic surgery. So it was mostly we just point at pictures. ¿Tú quieres? ¿Tú quieres? Más grande, menos grande. This does not vibrate. Yay, I need to learn more Spanish. Encánteme. I always make, apréndeme a cánteme. I'm probably not saying, I said learn me. Nice. What kind of Hispanic are you? One of my client friends from Miami is actually coming next week. We're going to be doing some lives with him. And you know, Miami Beach can be wild, right? I have a whole flux with friends where we've talked about our fun Miami Beach adventures with Taya. So go check that one out. We talk about some of our adventures having a business in Miami. And awesome. We'll have Sam speak some Spanish when he's here. So yeah, one of my best friends and clients down in Miami, Sam, got attacked outside the Abbey. It's South Beach's oldest bar, and literally got stabbed in the head multiple times and didn't die. So he had to wait to get the hard stitches out, and he's got some kind of weird thing. I don't know how they did the skin. I've only seen it over video, but it looks like a nipple on his ear up here. So he just got his main stitches out. Now he is he's gonna be flying up here next week, and yeah, we'll be going live. You can watch me get rid of some stab wound scars on the skull. So make sure that you like and subscribe and turn on your notifications, because that one is going to be very entertaining, and then Sam can speak to you in Spanish and English. It's just, you know, living up north, I don't get the opportunity to speak it as much, so you kind of lose it a little bit, you know? I hope they lived, Salvatore. I know, me too. He's one of my favorite friends. So yeah, if you guys are catch me next week. Hopefully he will be here. Because whenever with those kind of things, whether it's any kind of scar tissue, hopefully it's not a traumatic thing like that. You know what I mean? We've also worked on people like right after having surgery. And the sooner the better. So if we can start working on this and making new collagen, making new elastin, increasing ATP production by 500%, which is like a cellular currency that helps your body make new cells. The sooner, if we can do that while the scars are still healing, then it's way easier than a lot of times we'll have people and they've had scars for years. Of course, we can still get rid of those, but if it's already healed, it's going to take a lot more sessions to do that. And it will usually be a lot more painful to, you know, reverse scarring, break it up after it's already hardened, versus if we accelerate the healing on a frequency that gets rid of scars. Oh, nice. I know, Miami was like that too. It was really easy to learn Spanish, and it was fun because actually Sam was one of my roommates down there, and he's Mexican American. The kind of Spanish he learned was more like Mexico City, so it's kind of the same kind of Spanish as we learned, like, I guess Spain Spanish, whatever we learned in school here in Indiana. But then my other roommate was Cuban, and he's actually like a music teacher. Like, he was teaching drums, so he's just naturally like a really good teacher. So I got to learn from both of them. The one was a way better teacher, but the Spanish wasn't as proper. But Miami's so fun because there's just like every flavor of Spanish there. But it can also be confusing as, you know, a white girl from Indiana trying to learn it, because things that mean some things in Cuba mean different in Mexico. Is arepas really a place, or are those just the things you eat? Because I love to eat arepas, but I really don't know. Yeah, exactly. It is a different dialect. So it was really cool to learn from both of them. I've had a lot of friends from Puerto Rico, and I feel like they speak a little more Spanish. Actually had a boyfriend who was Mexican for like 8 years, and we went to he couldn't read Spanish though, so his parents came over, but he could speak it a lot faster, and his dad knew more like the Mexico City Spanish. I could understand his dad more, but his mom was more from like the country, like the desert, and I couldn't understand her. I'm like, is she talking about the same thing? Like, is she just messing with me? Maybe she's messing with me. But then my ex's brother, he's like, no, she just switches subject a lot. Like, you know, some people will do that in English too. Hi, Julia. Welcome, welcome. Venezuela with the arepas. I love arepas. We're just now getting like, I think we just got an arepa spot in Indiana, but in Miami, they're everywhere. I love it. I love it. Did you say, I don't understand anything? Nada. Entiendo. No entiendes. Don't die of hypothermia. Get a blanket. Get a soft one. Exactly. That's why it's so fun to learn in Miami, because I just feel like you absorb so much more. And there's literally, like, I know people, I had clients from Chile, I had clients from Venezuela, I have clients from Dominican, I've got tons of Cuban clients, obviously. Like, you know, Miami has a lot of Cubans, which I love the food. But actually, we do have a spot in Indiana that has, where the guy is from Miami, but he learned all his like his Cuban food recipes from his mother, who's from Cuba, and he's like on the west side of Indy. I think it's called Taste of Havana, and oh my gosh, it is incredible. That is so cool, from Chile. I've always wanted to go there. I agree. Free Luigi. So my face is red because I've been rubbing on it for 60 minutes and 15 seconds with my Star Glow Elibardo Botanical Skin Polish. Yes. I love it, I love it, I love it. One of my girlfriends here, she's from Miami, and she's part Cuban and part Jewish. And that's like her house is my favorite place to go get coffee. Because I swear, she made me some coffee the other day at like 12:30 in the afternoon. And I was like cleaning every crystal at the spa, every like light bulb, everything. Till like 4:30 in the morning. I was on a mission. Yes, let's all go to Miami. I love it. That's my second home. I really haven't been that this much this year since I got Lucky. We saved my little Lucky dog from the streets. And he was already like 4 or 5 months old, so he's just taking so much extra training. And he's a little beast. So, you know, my usual dog sitters don't want to watch him until I calm him down some more. I stabbed myself in the eye. I always get more buildup on this side of the face. And people will usually get more buildup on, so if you use the right side of your brain more, that's going to control the left side of your face and body. If you use the left side of your brain more, that's going to control the right side of your body. So a lot of times people will build up more toxins on the side of the face related to the side of the brain that they use more. So I definitely use my creative brain more. So that's one of the reasons why I get more buildup on this side over the eye with the brain area. And then I think I sleep on this side more. So we are doing non-invasive face sculpting with the Jade frequency-specific microcurrent. I actually have an entire playlist called Jade Aesthetics Training, where I talk more about the body sculpting, the face sculpting. No, we're not drinking alcohol when we're doing this. We actually gotta drink lots of water and keep it hydrated. Good night, Cynthia. Thanks for joining. No, it doesn't hurt. Now, I've done this a lot. Sometimes your first time doing it, it can hurt. If somebody is older, like they've got a lot more lines or wrinkles, or if they've got a bigger double chin or eye bags. If you have any of those things, it's like, yeah, we want to get rid of it. A lot of times that can hurt. Just your first few times. But it feels so good when you get all this stuff out of your face. Especially in like this nose area. Like I said, it is a blizzard outside right now. So this gets rid of toxins in the skin. I'm clearing out my sinus area. I'm clearing out the congestion that can cause headaches and migraines. It's actually increasing collagen production by 22%, elastin production by 48%, and doubling the length of the elastin fibers. So I'm also a clencher. I clench in my sleep. So I'm getting rid of a lot of toxic debris that goes around those joints and softening the soft tissue around the neck. You also have to get all the way into your traps here, because sometimes when these are tight. So my neck is red because I've been rubbing on it for 64 minutes and 51 seconds with 2 metal rods and the Elibardo Star Glow Botanical Skin Polish. Congratulations on Stop Drinking. I'm so proud of you. That's amazing. Okay, bye, user. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you come back next week when we're getting the scars out of my friends who got stabbed in the head. Absolutely. Okay, show my boss. Make sure. Bye, Olivia. They were just out and about drinking in Miami Beach at a place called the Abbey, and they got stabbed in the head. So luckily they survived, and then they're flying up here from Miami next week so we can help get rid of the scar tissue in the head. So the ones that are here, because it's all shaved now, it's actually not too bad, but he's got one that's over this ear, and now his ears are like crooked, and it looks like a little like nipple or something above it. So we definitely want to get rid of his ear nipple. That's a cool little ghost thing. Of course I believe in God. Ooh. I can already breathe better. You absolutely can. So you can book online at ellabardo.com. Yes, we do have frequencies that help with sciatica pain, because a lot of times that can be caused by toxic buildup in your legs. It can also look like cellulite. So when we do our body sculpting, it can get rid of cellulite, it can tighten skin, it can restore circulation, it can restore lymph flow. So when we're getting rid of like that toxic debris, then it can help like all of your nerves to be able to breathe and work functionally again. So we do have skin tightening treatments that we'll use this first, and then we will follow that with our flux red body sculpting to get everything moving. And we have had a lot of great results doing that. A lot of times when people also have when they also have sciatic pain, it can also be because there's toxic buildup in the back too. So we really kind of want to do like that whole right side of the body or left side of the body. A roll rod? No, you please. We love all the questions, Hannah. So yeah, I'm just using this one as an anchor, but you can use this to like roll out the wrinkles. Roll, 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 roll. So then we never have wrinkles. Yeah, actually, I have a lot of massage therapists as students. So if you know a massage therapist that you love and trust, you should definitely let them know about this class, and then they can get one, and then you can have this in your own area. You don't even have to fly in to see me to do it. So massage therapist, esthetician, nurse practitioner, if they have the med spa, injector, physical therapist, chiropractor. Nope, this is for professional ones. You got to have a professional license. And then you can take the class. Or if you show that you are in school, then you can start taking the classes if you're already in school for massage therapy or aesthetics. It is almost midnight. It is 11:50. Okay, if you order yourself an Optimus robot, please come back in the chat and let me know. You should definitely like live stream it while you're sleeping. I was gonna live stream when I was sleeping the other day just to see what's up. And so hi, Dorothy. We are doing non-invasive face sculpting. I'm clearing out the sinuses, making new collagen and elastin. Helping me breathe better because it's super cold here. It's been blizzarding, so everybody's sinuses have been crazy. Oh, nice. Are you in like California? Why does it look scary? It feels great. And it keeps you looking young and fresh and breathing well forever. Gets rid of headaches. Yeah, I have lots of men as clients and women and whatever. You can go look on my website, ellabardo.com, and there's actually a whole section. You can see lots of before and after pictures for men for both the body and the face. You too. Have a good night, Mr. D. So right now I'm focusing on getting rid of my sinuses. I think I'm actually going to put it on the sinus frequency right now. So can you hear the frequency change? Now we're going to actually put it on the frequency. And yeah, I have been rubbing on my face for a long time. We're only going to be here for about 15 more minutes. Thank you, darling. This helps me stay looking young and beautiful. Helps me feel good that I don't have to wear makeup. I do like to wear like lipstick and like mascara, but I love it when my skin is feeling clean and fresh and I don't really feel like I have to wear makeup, because back in the day when I was a teenager, from like about puberty to my early 20s, I had such bad issues with acne, like horrible issues with acne, and everything the dermatologist gave me just made it absolutely worse. So I do it often because like they're my machines, and I love to do like live streams and chat with you fun people and educate and answer questions. Yeah, I had horrible acne. Like I wish I could, I'm trying to get my sister who's like an IT specialist, because I found one of my really old Macs that I know there's like a picture of like just how bad my acne was on there. And I would like to show that to people. Honestly, it's like doing like Ayurveda, like the product lines and stuff, which is like a type of Indian medicine. That really helped to clear out the acne. Yeah, you are lucky if you don't have acne scars. But the cool thing is this can get rid of acne scars. If you look also under the face sculpting, you can see a lot of different acne scars and scarring that we've been able to get rid of with a series of this. And sometimes it goes super quickly. It's like absolutely amazing. So what is on my face is my own brand of botanical skin polish. So it is the Ella Bardo Star Glow Botanical Skin Polish and some Evian water spray. Yep, I like this one because it has a nice mist to it. Like, it's almost like an aerosol. I'll also sometimes use rose water, cucumber rose water. So we already did the frequency that is for clearing out the headaches and getting rid of tension. And we did the frequency to help get rid of acne. Yeah, I think she is beautiful. I'm not in LA. But you should make an appointment at ellabardo.com for some face sculpting, and then I can meet you that way. And then we can go from there. Carmel, Indiana. My spa is Ella Bardo Aesthetics and Wellness, and we are located in Carmel, Indiana. I don't know. Whenever I get migraines, it always comes on this eye first. It's like an octopus that likes to grab around the front of my face like this, and then like the back of my skull. So yeah, when we're getting rid of the toxins that cause migraines, we do have to get rid of the neck, everything in the neck too. We do have a basement at the spa, but I never go down there. That's where the ghosts stay. Sometimes it can hurt, like if somebody has like eye bags or a double chin that we're getting rid of, or like very, very deep lines and wrinkles, sometimes it can hurt more. Or if they have a lot of scarring. But I've already done so many of these that to me it feels good. If you like deep tissue massages, then you'll actually love it. I love it. Mad face. Definitely like and subscribe. If you want to see more mad face emoji. I am the best, actually. That's why people fly. This week I have people who've flown in from actually Africa, Turkey, Colorado, New Jersey, and Miami. All the way to little old Indiana. No, I do not have kids. I have 2 fur babies. Oh, that's cool. What part of New York? I love like old houses and stuff. I am an Aries. What are you? Let me know. Yeah, no, my dog, Mr. Lou, would definitely eat a cat, 1000%. I don't know about Lucky. Lucky just killed a bird the other day. Last year, they killed like 5 possums and like 3 snakes. So I like cats for other people to have, but I don't want them to get weird. So yeah, I actually teach classes on this. If you would like them, you can look on... I actually have a whole playlist called Ella Bardo Aesthetics and Wellness. No, my bad. Jade Aesthetics Training. If you look on my playlist on YouTube, and we talk about the non-invasive face sculpting, we talk about the non-invasive body sculpting, and the non-invasive hair restoration. So I have 2 dogs. One is a mix of a boxer and a pit bull. He's my little savage boy. He came from the streets. Very cute. His name is Lucky. He's got a lot of videos on the YouTube that, like, I'm just trying to make... I just really want to make Lucky a YouTube star. Look at him. He's so cute. Aww. Lucky. Cheese? Cheese. Look at your little face. He's like, leave me alone. I'm sleeping. And then Mr. Lou. So Mr. Lou is like a Weimaraner Doberman mix. Big mutt dogs. He loves me. He's just very sassy and stubborn. Oh, look at that face. Look at that face. He's so cute. He's so handsome. I just interrupted his sleep. Right? He's like, you said there would be cheese when I woke up. So yeah, I don't really want to do this more than 90 minutes today. He loves me. I saved him from the streets on Super Bowl Sunday. I don't even know who won, but me and Lucky won that day. Why would I want a new phone? I know, right? Oh my gosh. Cheese, it like solves like so many problems for humans and dogs. That's cool. My sister has 4 chickens and she has 18 ducks, 3 turkeys, 2 goats, and 4 dogs. One of her dogs just recently died like on Christmas Eve, and it's actually like my dog's actual mother. Hi, Claire. Welcome. We're doing face sculpting. Clearing out the rest of the stuff in my sinuses here. Trying to. I wish we could get it all out at one time. Yeah, about 90 minutes, then it's time to hydrate, get some electrolytes. Usually, like, what I like to have for electrolytes is like the Body Armor Light, because that's the only one that has like 20% potassium in it. And then I just found this new one. It's got 0 calories from Costco. And it's got a bunch of electrolytes in it. And it also has like lion mane mushroom stuff in it too. And it's fruity and delicious. And I don't remember exactly what it's called. But it's so good. Oh, thank you, gorgeous. Aw. You're the sweetest one today. The sweetest one. So why do you want to drink electrolytes before you drink water after something like this? Because this has depleted a lot of our good salts. Bye, Mr. Charles. See you next time. And you want to put those good salts back in your body. Because otherwise, if you're just pouring water after you've done anything that's a lot of electricity, including like working out, you know, using infrared saunas, you depleted a lot of your salts. And those salts are what's going to grab onto the toxins and help pull them out of the body. So I always recommend that after doing electric treatments, that you definitely get some good electrolytes in you. Like I said, Body Armor Light or this new one I can't remember. I'll let you know on the next live stream. I'll bring that on. And then you can drink a lot of water. And I try to drink like alkaline spring water. So there's one called like Essentia. I think it's like a alkaline like 11. And it also has like the natural minerals in it. I love Fiji water. That one's my favorite. Oh, you're in Arizona? I've always wanted to go to Arizona. Have you ever been to the vortexes there, Claire? I've been to the vortexes in Asheville. Oh my gosh, they sound so cool. It's definitely on my bucket list to do. Oh, awesome. Yay. Yeah, we do a lot of live streams. The live streams are so fun here. And we learn about skin. And I go often. Sometimes, oh, you're in Ohio. Yeah, we're on the same, we are on the same time lane. I'm in Carmel, Indiana. So it is also 12:05 here. Yeah, we actually have a lot of clients that drive over from Ohio. We've got a lot of clients from Cincinnati. It's not too far. I have been to Chicago for the summer. I haven't been in years. I had to drop my ex-boyfriend off at prison there, and I just decided never to go back since then. But I really would like to go visit the Alenia restaurant. It's one little nugget that we've been trying to get rid of. Counting it down, guys. I'm cutting it off at 90 minutes because now I'm going to have to use one of those biocellulose masks afterwards because I have rubbed on this for a long time, but it's a very good detox. And you can't forget about the neck. So many people forget about the neck, especially when they do lasers and stuff. Can you guys hear that crunching? Or can I only hear that in my head? Mm. Can you hear the crunching? Uh-oh. Well, guys, we're going to have to cut it a little bit early because I think Lucky just went downstairs. So that means if I don't open the back door for him, he's going to pee on the floor. So thanks so much for having fun. You always keep me here working on myself, doing my self-care even longer because you guys keep me entertained. And make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications. We're going to have some really fun other people. So I will see you guys soon. And I had to let this dog out before he pees on the floor. Bye.